Tina. I asked for 5 2-pound bags, not 2 5-pound bags.
Hard to get good help, isn't it, Professor?
Hey, there's treasure to be found here. You just gotta know how to look for it.
Look, if Clee's selling this stuff for $10, it's probably worth like 5 cents.
That's what he wants you to believe. I used to work here. He likes to live dangerously. Here we go.
What is it?
This is a 1956 Don Mossy baseball card.
Good-looking guy.
Hey, trust me, this is a classic, easily worth $20.
You think Africans have weird customs?
Sorry, say again?
I said I want to open an account with you.
Oh, really? You know, Professor, my old granddad used to say to me, Plantagenet. That's my first name. Not a lot of people know that. He used to say, Plantagenet, always remember this, let your eyes be your guide and your money the last thing you part with. And that includes credit.
Yo, Mr. Clee, cash.
Oh, thank you, young boy.
Thank you.
Yes, well, I can assure you that Heidelberg University is quite reputable.
Be that as it may, Professor, you wouldn't be the first archaeologist to try and stitch me up. Know what I mean?
Oh, very well. I'll have 5 2-pound bags of rice as well, please, instead of these.
Are you with the expedition too?
Yeah, I am.
Hey, cool. How do you get a job like that?
I was a student of Professor McMahon's in Germany.
Well, my friend over here is very interested in ancient cultures. He's an expert on the 50s.
On the 50s, really? Well, we're going a little further back than that, but we're in the market for some local diggers. You're interested?
Hey, we're as local as they come. Sign us up.
Yeah.
We just live nearby at a place called Freedom Ranch. What? Is something wrong?
No, it's just that... It's funny.
What is?
I know someone at Freedom Ranch. He works there.
Really? Who?
Raimund Montner. You know him?
Raimund. Of course we know him. Is he a friend of yours?
No, he's my father.
To, Sam.
Well, it doesn't sound like that to me.
Well, she's his daughter. What if she hadn't bumped into Roy and Jam? She might not have contacted him at all.
I didn't even know he had a wife. You're talking ancient history. But I do happen to know that his privacy is very important to him.
I would think his daughter might be important to him, too.
All the more reason you should stay out of it.
Hey, Raymond! I'm taking the boys up to the dig site. They start work today.
Good.
I'll be right back.
Raymond, it might not be the worst idea in the world for you to come with us and see her yourself.
Yeah. It would.
I know how you're feeling, Raymond.
No, you don't. Besides, I still have to check the white herons at the nesting preserve.
I just don't see how you can...
When she's ready to see me, she'll come and stop worrying about me. I'm fine.
I can see that. I'm just worried about what you're going to do when you run out of fence posts.
not safe. Don't forget, I love you. You always wanted to leave Africa. Take her. You have to. You do what the man says. Tina. You need him to fall asleep. Okay, I take him. Your papa loves you.
May our labors bloom like this flower, so that its fruit may bring the light of knowledge into the cave of darkness. Good luck to you all, and may we indeed find the father of man.
Oh, boy.
Hey, guys. McMahon may be full of himself, but he's done his homework. We could very well find another Lucy here.
Or a Ricky. Maybe. You've got to get Chet out of the 50s, man. Lucy's what? A couple of million years old?
Almost 4 million. She's from Ethiopia. Lucy is the name for the oldest human remains ever found. The oldest so far.
All right, people, we're here to work. I know you're thinking they've waited this long to be found. What's another 5 minutes? But every moment is precious. Come.
Find another home.
Man, Tina's terrific.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that she's totally gorgeous.
She's a little old for you, don't you think?
Hey, come on, John, this is the 90s. Older woman, younger man. It's a big thing now on all the talk shows.
Yeah, must be true then.
It's hard to believe that she's Raimund's daughter.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, no mustache.
It's your handiwork, Mortner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, will you tell me, is that 769 or 709? Are you too busy saving idiotic reptiles to write legibly?
769. I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, well, I'm sorry too, because you're not in the classroom now. This is the field. Any stupid, thoughtless error could deny us the chance of finding that which no man has ever found. I want no mistakes. Not in the field, not ever. Now kindly go and fetch another tag and write legibly.
Hello, Tina.
Are you...
I'm your father. I'd like to talk to you. Can we go somewhere? Maybe for lunch?
What is this, a picnic or something?
I'm your father.
Well, let me tell you something. You just trampled half a day's work.
I know this land. It's very unstable.
Yes.
How much research did you do before you started digging?
Don't worry, we've done all the necessary tests. Now, Tina, are you ready to get back to work or not?
I'm sorry. I can't talk to you now.
Tina.
Maybe I'll see you later.
All right, people, are we going to try and get some work done today?
So, you took my advice and stayed out of it.
Absolutely. And am I glad I did?
Good. Then Raymond's still in one piece.
Not exactly, Sam. He went out to see her, and, well, he went down in flames.
Well, would you mind explaining to me why you're glad?
She has not seen her father in 20 years, and she could barely get out of hello. I just wonder what went on there.
Their past is not our business.
What about their present?
Well, everybody has to bite the bullet sometime. Now, excuse me while I go check my seat for whoopee cushions. I'm being roasted, you know.
Come on, everything's gonna be fine.
You're saying that because you're not looking at a 10-foot dartboard of your face. Let me talk to Rory a second, will you?
I can't. He's not home yet. He's still at the dig.
Well, then you tell him that I don't want to buy the Don Mossy. The Beckett value is less than $5.
Is that code?
Boy talk. He'll understand.
Come in. Oh, what is this? Thought I was too heartbroken to eat?
No. But when I didn't see you at dinner, I got worried about you.
Thanks. But I have a particular appetite tonight.
What are you making?
Boulevardio biscuits. Cook them on the run.
Are they any good?
No, terrible. But they put fire in the belly of a lot of soldiers in the War of Independence. Try one.
I don't think so. You know, Raymond, I thought we were friends.
We are.
Then why haven't you told me what's going on? This started back during the war?
Even before. I met Tina's mother at university in Germany, but she could never live here. And I could never live anywhere else. When the war came, she took Tina and left.
Why didn't you go with them?
I was a little occupied. We were fighting for the freedom of our country.
And after the war?
There was no after.
What is it, Raimund?
Read for yourself. It's over. I think she will never see Africa again. Or me.
She's remarried. My friend, I'm sorry.
It was a war. There were many worse.
But Raymond, Tina didn't leave you. Her mother did.
That's what I saw too. But then, all my letters to her come back. Unanswered, unopened.
So you haven't spoken to her in all this time?
I flew to Germany. Renata said she didn't want to see me and have it start all over again.
Well, you can't blame yourself.
What else could I do? What father wouldn't trade his daughter's tears for his own? I loved Tina so deeply, I had to let her go.
But he wrote you hundreds of times.
Really? I never got anything. And even a birthday card. Nothing. So why couldn't he visit me or call? Was it so hard to pick up a phone?
Why didn't you ask him yourself?
Because I already know the answer. My mother told me. He was too selfish. All he cared about was himself.
Oh, Tina, that doesn't sound like the Raymond I know.
Forget it. My mother told me all about him.
I would think a scientist like yourself wouldn't depend on secondary sources. You have the chance to piece together your history now accurately.
No, you're patronizing me.
Just a lot, missus. I'm done.
All I see is a young woman who's searching for the father of man. Yet her own father's 30 kilometers down the road and she could care less if she never finds him.
What about me? Don't you think it hurts me?
Yeah, that hurt's not going to go away by hiding. Yeah, he's willing to see you. I just want you to come to dinner.
What, this his idea or yours?
He's cooking.
My mother said he hated cooking.
Secondary sources, they lead you away from the truth.
That's what Professor Max says, too.
7 o'clock.
Kumutunda
believe this. Where is he?
One of the workers said he was all dressed up and then he got in a Jeep and took off.
Maybe he went to Clee's. He said she had a sweet tooth.
Mom, Cleese is only a 10-minute ride.
Go over and say something.
It's too late. Here she comes. Mom, we gotta stall her.
I am all out of stalls.
I'm leaving.
Oh, Tina.
No, that's okay, Margot. You asked me to do my own research. I did. I think my mother was right. He's a selfish man who's afraid to face his responsibilities.
Well, I'm not going to believe that until we find Raimund. Something must be wrong.
Margot, I've waited for that man most of my life. I was a fool to believe he'd ever change. I'm not waiting any longer. Could you please tell me where his cabin is?
Of course. Why?
Unlike my father, I have some manners. I want to leave him a note.
I think we found Raimund. There's been an emergency at the nesting preserve.
I'm coming.
It's too early, Ben. I don't think she's strong enough to crack the shell herself.
If she wants to live, she'll find a way.
Have them pull right up. We can use the light.
The fox got to the eggs about an hour ago. The mother was killed trying to protect them. One egg got cracked during the fight. It's premature. It may not make it.
Ben, she's coming. She's coming. We have to feed her right away. The eyedropper.
Go on, Tina. Come on.
That's it, little one.
So precious.
If I told you there's a box of chocolates in my truck, would you forgive me for missing dinner?
We've missed a lot more than that.
Score one for Africa.
Come on, Rory. My final offer. I'll go $12 for the Don Mossy.
No way, Grandpa. Just because I'm in Africa doesn't mean I can't hack into a baseball card database. Beckett's upgraded it from a common, and it's listed at $15 with a bullet.
What are you two talking about?
Hi, Margot.
Is this something you need testosterone to understand?
Definitely. Next subject.
How did the roast go?
Oh, we made a lot of money for the charity. And I did win the door prize.
Oh.
A dartboard.
Hey, it's Tina.
Gotta go, Sam. Love you.
Bye.
Thank you, Margot, for everything.
Don't mention it. And take care, huh?
You too.
Where are you going?
To the airport. Tina's flying back to Germany.
What about the father of man?
On hold. Some confusion with the financing from the university.
Confusion. They bounced the check at least. He repossessed their shovels.
Professor McMahon said it will be cleared up in a couple of weeks.
So why don't you stay here?
Well, I don't
think it's...
I think it's a great idea.
No, Margot. It will be too much trouble.
Don't be silly. This used to be a hotel.
Well, I don't think she wants...
How do you know what I want?
Well...
You aren't comfortable with the idea. That's obvious.
No, I'm not.
Great. Then it's settled.
I'd love to.
Thank you, Margot. You can stay in my cabin.
Well, I'd rather set up my tent. Anyway, we can talk about that later, right?
I make you some lunch. I owe you a meal.
Well, actually, I'm not really... Okay, thanks. That would be nice.
Wait. If he makes you any of those Bulawayo biscuits, pass.
You stop!
Okay.
Mom, could you imagine being separated from me for 20 years?
No. 10, max.
Yeah.